I'm Leo Sidran with The Art of the Story. When Wayne Shorter passed away in 2023, he left behind one of the most celebrated bodies of work in modern music. As a soloist, as a composer, as a band leader. His impact stretched across generations. Even while he was still alive, his compositions were among the most revisited in the jazz canon. And in Newark, where Shorter was born, WBGO keeps that legacy alive every day. Another of the people most committed to that mission is Jesse Markowitz, a social media innovator, curator, and since 2015, a close collaborator and protege of Shorter's. Jesse recently told me the story.
I started working for Wayne Shorter in 2015, and they just gave me carte blanche. They didn't tell me anything to do, nor did they really ever check up on me.
At a time when very few people were focused exclusively on social media for jazz artists, Markowitz was building the language for it, first with Roy Hargrove starting in 2013, and eventually with artists like Dave Holland, Melissa Aldana, Sullivan Fortner, Kurt Elling, and Shorter himself.
I was literally the only one doing this in 2013, 2014, 2015.
But what began as professional quickly became personal.
My hero, the person who, not quite single-handedly, but definitely the largest portion of opening doors for me in my life.
And even more than the music, it was Shorter's personal example that stayed with him.
Also, just being a model on how to live my life, where I can value individualism, value being different, and saying the complete opposite thing of consensus. And not for the sake of it, but just because that's who I am, and to run towards that and not try to hide it, not try to fit into a mold. That's who he was. I think more than the music, that is his lasting legacy on humanity.
In 2018, Jesse launched Palladium, a concert series devoted to reimagining Shorter's music.
When people would play Wayne Shorter's music, I would do a little post about it, and I would say who was playing. And that gave me the idea that I could turn this into a concert series that I curate and choose, people on the scene that I love and feel perhaps are deserving of wider recognition.
By keeping Shorter's music alive, Jesse is quietly insisting on its relevance. In one press release, he even refers to Shorter as this generation's Mozart. During the pandemic, he recorded 2 Palladium albums.
It was just like a pandemic thing. I needed to express myself this way. Wayne loved it. He sent it to a bunch of his friends.
This Tuesday, Palladium comes to Roulette in Brooklyn, Markowitz's most ambitious production yet.
Maybe 70-30 of nerves, terror, dread, financial dread, huge risk, and then the excitement of the music. I'm collaborating with just the absolute top-of-the-line, cutting-edge musicians working today.
Musically, the night will stretch Shorter's compositions into unexpected territory, including bluegrass and electronic elements. And Markowitz believes his mentor would have embraced it.
I really think Wayne would love this. Wayne was open to everything. He's the most open person I ever associated with. And I could really see him in the audience at this show.
Tickets for the event are available online. Visit WBGO.org for the link. Markowitz is also planning to turn the performance into an album with support through a GoFundMe campaign. You can also watch my full conversation with Jesse on our website, where you'll find us going longer on Shorter. Coming to you from Wayne Shorter Way in Newark, I'm Leo Sidran, WBGO News.